What if I told you the average Wyoming resident spends 22% more on convenience items than the national average? Yep, that's not a cowboy myth. Welcome to Wyoming, where folks are rugged, independent, and sometimes financially reckless. Today, we're counting down 10 things poor people waste money on in Wyoming. From overpriced pickup trucks that guzzle gas faster than a horse drinks water, to luxury coffee that costs more than a day's worth of groceries. Don't worry, we're not judging, just exposing a few spending habits that keep wallets emptier than a Wyoming winter field. So grab your hat, check your bank app, and let's find out if you're secretly broke because of these 10 hilarious and very real money-wasting traps. Ever wonder how a simple coffee habit can quietly drain your wallet? In Wyoming, locals spend about 18% more on specialty coffee than the national average. That's a whole lot of caffeine and cash. Picture this, someone earning $35,000 a year, sipping a $7 caramel latte every morning, then wondering why their gas tank is empty by Thursday. It's not the coffee that's evil, it's the daily ritual of liquid luxury. Brew it at home and you'll save enough in a year to buy a new saddle or, actually pay off that credit card. Did you know nearly 24% of Wyoming truck buyers are stuck with high-interest loans over 10%? That's basically paying for 2 trucks but only driving one. Everyone wants that shiny new F-250 to look like a ranch boss. But here's the truth, most folks are hauling debt, not hay. With monthly payments bigger than rent, plus insurance, maintenance, and gas, it's a financial rodeo. Nobody really wins. The funny part? You could grab a solid used truck for half the price and still look tough rolling through Casper. But if bragging rights are worth $900 a month, well, saddle up, cowboy, because that's one expensive ego trip on 4 wheels. Which state do you think spends over $1,200 per person on beer each year? Wyoming makes the top 10, proving that liquid courage isn't cheap, even for folks claiming they're broke by payday. Those $6 drafts and $12 six-packs might seem harmless, but they add up faster than a weekend hangover. The kicker? Most of that money goes toward forgetting just how expensive everything else is. Imagine swapping just 2 nights out a month for some home-brewed fun. You could save enough for a small keg, or finally start chipping away at that truck loan. Cheers to drinking smarter. Did you know the average Wyoming hunter and angler spends over $2,000 a year on gear, licenses, and gadgets? That's a lot of money to maybe catch dinner once a month. Between the $60 license, $800 rifle, $300 cooler, and $200 boots, you'd think folks were prepping for a reality show. Don't get me wrong, hunting and fishing are part of Wyoming's soul. But when your hobby costs more than your grocery bill, maybe it's time to reel it in. The deer don't care if your camo's new, and the fish definitely aren't impressed by your $400 rod. They say Wyoming's built for adventure, but have you checked how much that adventure is costing? The average household here drops about $1,500 a year on outdoor gear that barely gets used. Think $800 skis, $300 hiking boots, and a tent that's been camping in the garage since 2021. Everyone loves to look outdoorsy until it's cold, windy, or football's on TV. It's like buying a treadmill you never run on, except fancier. Wyoming's wild beauty is free, but pretending to be Bear Grylls? That's pricey. Let's be honest, the only gear seeing action is the backyard grill. Wyoming drivers love their trucks maybe a little too much. Recent data shows over 30% of vehicle owners here spend money on cosmetic mods like lift kits, LED bars, and loud exhausts that add zero value. It's basically turning a $10,000 truck into a $15,000 noise machine. Sure, it looks cool rolling into the Maverick parking lot, but that chrome isn't paying your bills. Between the gas mileage drop and repair costs, those upgrades can drain your wallet faster than a turbo spools. Want attention? Try saving money. Nothing shines brighter than financial stability, partner. Ever wonder why so many Wyoming residents stay broke? Nearly 20% of low-income households spend a chunk of their paycheck on lottery tickets, chasing that 1 in 292 million jackpot. That's right, $2 here, $5 there, and suddenly your bank account looks like a desert. It's the dream of hitting it big, but the odds are worse than spotting a moose in downtown Cheyenne. The funny part? That chance at riches costs more than a month of groceries. If you swapped a few tickets for a savings jar, you might not become a millionaire overnight, but at least your wallet wouldn't be empty by Friday. Wyoming is beautiful, but have you noticed how fast money vanishes at the gas pump? Residents here spend about 16% more on fuel than the national average, thanks to weekend drives, hunting trips, and just because errands. That shiny F-150 looks impressive, but constant driving leaves your wallet feeling empty. All that freedom to roam comes at a price, and your paycheck pays for the thrill. Want a simple fix? Plan trips smarter, combine errands, or just embrace the occasional stay-at-home day. Your wallet will thank you, even if your truck doesn't. Ever realize how much cash disappears on fast food and takeout in Wyoming? Studies show residents spend nearly 15% more than the national average on convenience meals. That $8 burger here, $12 pizza there, it adds up faster than snow in a Jackson winter. Sure, it's easy and tasty, but eating out every day can leave your bank account emptier than your fridge. The funny part? Cooking at home could save hundreds a month, and you'd still have time to Instagram your masterpiece. So next time you crave convenience, remember, your wallet wants a home-cooked hug too. Ever wonder why so many Wyoming residents are broke before payday? Nearly 25% of truck buyers here finance pickups way beyond their budget. That shiny new F-250 or Silverado looks impressive, but paying $700 to $900 a month for a vehicle you barely need isn't exactly financial freedom. Between insurance, gas, and maintenance, that dream truck can feel more like a money-sucking rodeo. The funny part? A reliable used truck would get the job done without emptying your bank account. In Wyoming, it seems the bigger the truck, the smaller the savings. But hey, at least it looks cool in the Maverick parking lot. And there you have it, 10 things poor people waste money on in Wyoming. From high-interest truck loans that trap 24% of buyers in debt to bar nights and beer runs where residents spend over $1,200 a year. It's clear how everyday choices quietly drain wallets. Add in expensive coffee habits, fast food, and gear that rarely gets used, and small expenses add up fast. The key takeaway? Being mindful with money can save hundreds or even thousands annually. Make smarter choices, cut unnecessary spending, and let your bank account finally breathe. Your future self will thank you.